Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to this video. Today's video is going to be a bit different, as it's going to be a sort of guide type video to Renekton, where I'll be showing 4 educational Renekton games, showcasing you guys how to consistently climb with Renekton. In my opinion, Renekton is the strongest top laner right now. You kind of need like around 20 games of Renekton, and it will be very easy for you to actually play this champion, as the stepping stone to learning this champion is not that high. Therefore, it is kind of easy to pick up. How this video is designed, we'll have this intro right now. Then we're gonna have a combo and fury management section, and then we'll have 4 full games. We're gonna have 2 games against melee champions, 2 games against ranged champions, so you guys kind of know what to expect when you play this champion. And I personally think that if you pick this champion right now, you learn how to play him, you can really start climbing consistently. Because take a look with me at this. He's currently S+ tier in Emerald Plus, in Diamond Plus, in Diamond 2 Plus, in Masters Plus, and a Grandmaster Plus. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright chat, let's go into practice 2 and show you guys everything that I know about Renekton. His combos, his fury management, everything like this. Even though Renekton is a relatively easy champion to play, there are still some core things that you need to know about this champion to make him work accordingly. Who count as Renekton? I think some of the best champions to pick into Renekton is champions like Darius, that can set check him, Alois, and some tanks like Malphite. Let's dive into this. First things first, let's put ourselves to level 3 and get all of our abilities. And we just get a deep blade, and we're going to be explaining how to manage your fury in general. So, if you guys didn't know, every spell on Renekton gets empowered if you have 50 fury, right? So fury is bony, the recals. So for example, with the fury bonus, the damage is increased and the healing is increased on your Q. On your W, if you have fury, the Renekton stun attacks 3 times instead of, I think, 2 times. It destroys shield and it deals extra damage. On your E, the second E will deal extra damage and removes 25% of the armor. So whenever you have 50 fury, either of your abilities are empowered. So you either want healing, right? If you need healing, then you use your Q ability, and it also deals extra damage. The maximum damage that you can get with an empowered ability is through your W, and your E is for armor penetration, but you mostly use this as a gap close too, right? Or if the other cooldowns are on cooldown. So multiple ways to get fury on Renekton. First thing is literally just through auto attacking. Every auto attack gives you 5 fury, right? So every auto attack, 5 fury. Every ability, so your E and your Q, give 10 fury, right? So if you land your ability on a champion, you get 10 fury. Your W also gives fury, right? Because it's auto attacks. Now, of course, if you use an ability, your fury drops and you don't gain extra fury. So if you have 70 fury, you use your ability like your empowered Q, you drop down to 20. That is the most basic way to gain fury. But for example, what you can also do is, let's say there's a champion standing against me here in lane, right? And I'm currently on 30 fury. Again, the highest DPS ability that you can utilize is your empowered W, right? So what you could, for example, do is you do E through the minions, right? You E again, and then you instantly get it, because you E through minions, that gives fury. Oh, I don't think I even explained that. Look, if you Q minions, you also get fury. If you E through minions, you also get fury. So hitting your E and Q on minions also grants you fury. Let's use all my fury again, and I'm gonna go to this wave instead. And now I want to get to 30 fury. And again, if you hit minions or you hit your opponent, you can surprise them with your fury gain. So here, if I'm sitting around 30 fury, right? What I could, for example, do, or let's say 37 fury, I could E to gap close to get a little bit of fury through the minions. So let's say I'm on 30, right? What I want to do is E here, Q, and then I have 50 fury, and then I insta get empowered W. Now let's remove all of them. So basically that's how you can manage your fury in a way so you can get surprise attacks, right? Because you want to try and get to 50 fury to use it with your W. If you're able to land your empowered W on anybody, that's where most of your damage comes from. One more way to gain fury as well is by pressing Alt. If you read right here, if you press Alt, you get 20 fury as well, as you see in the left bottom corner. So multiple ways to get fury: auto attacks, abilities, and landing abilities on champions or minions. So that's how you gain fury on Renekton. The way that you want to use your empowered abilities is, generally speaking, you always want to prioritize using your W, as it's a stun and it deals the most damage. Then you want to use your Q if you need the healing and for damage. And now here I want to show some combos that you can do on Renekton. So whenever you have 50 furies, again, this is what you want to prioritize. You can use W and you can cancel that animation with your ult. This is what a normal W looks like. This is what the normal W animation looks like with 50 fury, right? I stun him, but I also stun myself. But what you can do, let's show it one more time. This is the normal. I can't use any of my abilities. Look, if I W, I can't use anything, right? During the W animation. Watch one more time. During the W animation, I can't do anything, right? Only after the animation ends. But what you can do on Renekton is use your ult as an animation cancel. So you can use W with 50 Fury, and then you can instantly press ult and use your abilities. And that is the one-shot combo. So whilst your opponents are still stunned, like here, right? You press ult and you one-shot them pretty much. And they were still stunned, and they die. So that's how you want to use it. Now, one thing to keep in mind though is look at my Fury. If I press W, to explain this a little bit more in detail, the only downside of using this combo is you lose some Fury. Because I'm going to use W right now. Look, if I use my W and I use ult, I gain 20 Fury, right? But actually my double is going to use 70 Fury. Watch this. I use W and ult, but it instantly goes away. I don't have any other form of Fury anymore because it actually drains my entire Fury bar. That's the only downside. So even though I'll have 70 Fury, it will all go away. I don't know if this is a bug or if this is an intended feature to try and like counter this, but that's like the only thing that sucks a little bit. So it actually eats more Fury than I would want it to eat. So you see here it goes to from like 80 to 20, right? Or it went from 90 to 20 there. So it eats 70 Fury. That's the only downside. But it's still massively worth it because as you guys can see, you get super high DPS whilst they are stunned. That is pretty much all there is to Renekton. You need to be able to manage Fury well, and that is all there is to it. Manage your Furies well through correct ability order, and then you can pretty much dominate any laning phase on this champions. I will rush Gore Drinker, Renekton pretty much 95% of my games. I think Blade Rune King is kind of a bait item. I think Gore Drinker, Sojin, or Gore Drinker Cleaver is probably just the best right now. Look. Carrot cake. I want to see who's better, Garen or Renekton. Guys, I'm new here. Where can I find all fundamentals? You can type !course, or you can check out my guides on YouTube. You can go PTA on Renekton against like some range champions, but generally speaking, I still would prefer Conquer. I think I go D-Blade, because I want to play this matchup very aggressive early. Blade because I go Flash Ignite and he does another big Ignite. He goes Conquer, so he definitely wants to probably fight a little bit more against me too. But I think I win the skirmishes early. If you guys didn't know, you see here, if you use your W, you get stunned. But you know when Renekton uses W, he stuns his target, but he also stuns himself. But what you can do if you have 50 Fury is you press W, and then during your W, you instantly press ult. Now, you do lose Fury. There's a bug. I'm not sure if it's a bug or not, but you lose extra Fury, but that's okay, because you can instantly animation cancel on EQ. You can do your full combo on Garen during your W animation if you cancel it with your ult. I'll showcase you in the game. Okay, Zek is there. I spotted him. I spotted the fat blob. Alright, I want to stack up 50 Fury. If you guys don't know, every time you have 50 Fury, one of your abilities gets empowered. Your Q basically goes twice, your W lasts longer, and it stuns more. Okay. Most of the damage in Renekton comes from your empowered W, by the way. No bone plating, no bitches. 1 million for level 2. See if he walks up for this last hit. I'm standing backwards to bait him to go for the last hit. Auto Q. W. Level up timers. I'm in my lane just with 1 level up timer, chat. There you go. He didn't respect my level up timer. Trust me, if they don't respect the level up timers in this MMR, they also want in your MMR. Now we do second wave crash to make the wave bounce back into me. That will force the Garen to walk up for last hit. We're gonna try and use another level up timer soon. I need 2 more melee mains to get my level 3. So let's see if we can use that as a level up timer as well. This will give him level 3. The caster won't give me level 3. He gets level 3. Very good W timing by him. I thought he'd flash. Then I could have killed him with just Q flash. Sucks that he has TP, else the lane would be over right now. It's okay, Boots Longsword of this, or Boots Dagger. Blade Rune King is kind of a bait on my champion. You kind of really want to go for Gore Drinker, so I'll go Boots Longsword. We can step outside of the base a little bit to get extra healing, and then we just E-back instantly. Alright, if he did not have TP, his lane would be over. I probably should have tried to flash Q there, because I believe I could, and I would still be able to push in the wave as well, but it's still okay. He's still not level 4, I'm already level 4. He still lost a round, so he just hit level 4. I'm around a full wave ahead of XP, and I shouldn't even lose a single million worth of XP. If I flash, I get all the means too. Wait a second. GG! Didn't miss anything. My Viego wants to gank. I don't like gank, like, accepting this gank here. Okay, this could be good though. Yeah, if you use your W that short, then it will never go successful. So right now, this wave is slow pushing towards Viego, right? Zac is bot side or is mid right now, but he's 28 CS. Zac realistically is going to recall and go back into top side. I have 50 Fury, that's where most of my damage comes from. Now I auto E again, and I can go to 50 Fury, get level 5. Oh, I didn't know he had his W again. Could have timed that better. I'll use my Q for the sustain. I'll still have 50 Fury. Every auto attack gives me 5 Fury. 1 for 1 here is worth. I should be fine though. Nice. Zac died. He is coming back into topside. Remember when Zac started in topside, So Zac started his first clear in topside. That means he full cleared into bot with 28 CS, and now he's coming back into topside. Oh, I'm dying, by the way. Right now, I want to stack up to 50 Fury, get my level 6 and one-shot them. I'll show you what I mean. Look, if I ult, I have 50 Fury. And now I get maximum damage that way. And then when I ult, I get 10 Fury again, so I get 50, and then I E. Or then I Q, rather. Right, so I E first through him to get the 10 extra Fury, I get 50 Fury, then I Q. One more thing I forgot to mention is if you ult right here, so very often you want to start your combo, if you don't have 50 Fury yet, with ulting to get 50 Fury, and then you instantly use W. Alternatively, what you can also do is if you already have 50 Fury, then you use your power W and instant ult. If you don't have 50 Fury, ult first to get the Fury. If you have 50 Fury, then you start with W in your combo. Like I said, we had 50 Fury, or we didn't have 50 Fury, so we start off with our ultimate there to get extra Fury. And then we utilize our E against him, or on top of him, to get the 10 extra Fury to get 50 Fury for our Q as well. I want to show you guys the combo and what happens if I already have 50 Fury. So again, the most of the damage from Renekton comes from his empowered W. So you always want to try and prioritize your 50 Fury on that ability. But the combo that I want to do, I need my ult for that as well. So here it's quite tricky for me to get 50 Fury, so I don't really want to look to trade. Okay, now I could get it though, because if I E through him, you see every ult attack is 5 Fury. Now if I land an ability on him, I would instantly have 50 Fury already. We're gonna hold the wave here. He has no flash. The wave's pushing into me. So what you could do as well, watch. I could E, get 50 Fury, and then still get the empowered W off, right? Even though I was close to hitting 50 Fury, as long as I hit him with the second E, I get enough for 50 Fury, and then I can use my empowered W like that as well, so you can trick your opponent. You see, again, I'm very close to 50 Fury, right? I'm going to show you guys the combo this time. So now I already have 50 Fury, so now I need to EW, and then I can instantly ult to get myself out of my W animation. But he needs to walk up for that. I want him to go for the last hit. I don't want to use EE. I'm just going to freeze like this. I don't have to kill him. But if he walks up, I'll show you guys the combo that I'm talking about. Setting an XP range, maybe I should even zone him from the XP range, honestly. How's that feel, huh? Abuse Garen again, you bitch. Alright, I just want to trade, bro. Play the game. It's not enough. I tried to ult to get my extra Fury for empowered Q, but it was not enough. Okay, though, I'll force him out of lane. I got impatient. I want Brody to play the game. Gonna use W here to get the 50 Fury. Q, of course, empowered Q always for wave clear. Alright. Sweeper, pink, let's go. I got a sweeper at these moments because in my opinion it's more important to deny hidden vision than to have vision for myself, as I can 2v1 very easily. I'm gonna hard push this wave to make it bounce back into me again, and then I can do the same thing. Alright, this plate's 1 HP. Zac could look for a gank, I don't know if ults have to be a little wary of that. Use my alt attack as the alt attack cancel here. Solid. We hit the plate. Against Zac, that's why I buy pink ward. Zac has extremely weird gank angles, right? So I think against Zac you have to be a bit more cautious of his gank angles. So I'll ward here. Alright, wave is bouncing into me as it's closer to him right now. So if I only last hit, it will by default push into me. Forces Garen to walk up for last hits, I can zone him again. I can freeze, and if he walks up for minions, I can try and kill him. I just need to avoid using my Q or my Gorn Drinker on the wave, so it pushes back into him. With 50 Fury again, we could do the combo if he ever steps up and play the game. If he doesn't, that's fine. I can legit drain him for the rest of the game in terms of resources. Like, he's not getting any money income. At this point, I'd like want Zac to come top, you know? So Garen feels like walking up. This guy's standing in base, playing Janna. Oh, never mind, they have Janna. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's go. Our deep ward saved us. I think I get 2v1 by looking at his items. They're both quite weak. I just gotta avoid the Zac E. Well. Always get 50 Fury on your Q. No! I could have easily 2v1 that. Proxy one wave? No. I feel like Zac is coming. Alright, I'm gonna do the combo finally on him, okay guys? I'll do W, ult. That's the combo. So when you have 50 Fury already, you can W, and during your W animation, you can instantly ult and use your abilities again. You basically lock yourself out of the animation by pressing your ult. That's the combo I wanted to show you guys the entire game, but he never walked up. If I wasn't permabanning Renekton and high elo because I banned Revan, this would probably be one of my secondary champs, especially in this meta. It's absolutely broken right now. Broken champion. Push out this wave and then start expanding my lead. Close to 50 Fury. Generally speaking, when you roam as Renekton, you also... Oh, well, they already have left. This champion is S plus tier right now. So I think it's also very good for anybody, like any top laner. Like the 3 champions that I would recommend right now to any top laner that wants to climb: Renekton, Tryndamere, Garen. You need about 10 to 20 games to learn how to play this champion. You need to know his combos and how to manage your Fury through auto attacks and how much Fury you gain through spells. And then I genuinely believe if you play 200 games, you can get to Emerald Diamond playing this champion. Alright, so this Mundo is playing without flash. Let's look to abuse this. Now, as always, chat, we need to look at the first 4 waves to make a correct plan in the early game. We're playing against Shaco Mundo. Mundo is a pretty weak early game champion in top lane, but Shaco is a champion that likes to cheese, right? He's also playing Halo Blades and Ignites, so he's very strong in the early game. Gragas can be strong in the early game, but very often wants to farm too. So what I want to do in the first 4 waves, as always, is try to look to establish where both junglers are pathing in the early game. So let's go. Now, the reason I go deep lane is because Mundo is arguably the weakest champion in top lane in the early game. He has very little trade potential, and any trade he kind of does, he has very low health sustain, so cannot really trade with me in the early game. As we always do, we want to scout out the first 4 waves. So I want to get a ward down on this guy's starting position so I can get to know what Shaco's doing in the early game. So I'm legit just gonna brute force it here a little bit. And I'm gonna put my ward down right here. Oh, this is kinda bad actually. It's fine, I have enough time to recall. Oh, I need to dodge one. I picked my E here, just in case. I missed my E. Should be fine, no? Okay, it's fine. I'll show you guys how to play from behind. Anyways, chat, do not smile, okay? Do not laugh at me. This never happened. Close your eyes, this is between me and you, this never happened. Well, he's gonna get level 1, or level 2 rather, from a lot less means now. This trade is still okay for me. Remember, he has no summoners right now, right? Actually, maybe I should try the longsword start as well. Longsword refillable is probably better than deep blade. He gets level 2 here. Alright, at level 3 I can kill this guy, dodging his abilities. At level 3 I will one-shot him. This means he will get me level 3. That's what I mean with Mundo being a very weak early game champion. Now, forget about what happened level 1. Okay, chat? Fundamentals. Now we need to get this wave to crash. I wanted to have all the last hits, so I have Mundo XD'd me in the whole chat. Okay, let's keep the focus up. So he will get me level 4. Get his passive out. If he fights me, I don't think he wins. I do believe he's mad. We're good. We're gonna push this wave in as well. And we're gonna be maxing our W very soon. Alright, we go for whip. And we go for boots as well. And we'll have a beautiful experience. He is right. I won't even argue with him. Oh, the place is alive. Alright, chat. So now we're gonna go to full W max, okay? Next up, full W max. I need to remember myself to not instantly put Q. I'm gonna get 6 much faster than him. I wanna try and abuse that. Because I have his HP. Dodge the Q. Get his passive stack too. Okay, it didn't get his passive. He has Ghost. On E, he's dead again. I just need to get 50 Fury. Don't even need it. Alright, we hard push this wave again. We're gonna make it bounce back into us. I will get 2 plates. I have to hard push this as fast as possible. See, if you want your opponents to basically react to you like this, you just pick Renekton, okay, chat? There's very little counter. Remember, this guy got a level 1 solo kill on me. Let's get 2 plates here. I can even zone this guy from the wave, because I can 2v1 them here. I have level 6. They can't do anything against me. Window's still only level 4, so what I'm gonna do is push this wave, put a ward down right here, Q for the healing and the Fury. Now it's 1 HP. The wave will come. I stack up my Fury again. And now we're just gonna finish it off. I'm just gonna wait for my cool. Ooh. Please don't have ult. He had ult. How do you die mid against Singed when you have... Oh! Okay, we gotta maintain our discipline. From here on out, no more deaths. And I gotta memorize to put points on my W. Okay, chat? No more deaths. I respect him. I know what he means. I know what he wanted to do there, chat. I know what he wanted to do there. He was like hesitating for 1 second. He was telling himself, should I do it? And he said, you know what? YOLO. And he died for it. I respect it. We could even realistically get this wave. And yeah, we have enough. This wave will give us 200 gold, so we have more than enough here. Okay, we have Gore Drinker.
The reason I want Alois to say is because he's small and people take him.
What's our next item going to be this game? What should I build? My second item here. I'm gonna go for Cleaver second. Because this guy is still gonna be building armor. Sojin is not bad, but I still prefer Cleaver here, I believe. Also for the rest of the game. So I'm gonna go for Swiftness boots because they have Ash W, Akali Q, and Mundo Q. Swiftness boots gives me 25% slow resistance. I think that's actually the best boots I can get this game. Oh, I actually gave it to him. Are we gonna do the combo here? The combo again is get 50 Fury, then W, and insta press ult to get yourself out of the W stun animation, and then you can use your abilities and kill him. Let's keep disciplined. I have no idea where the Shaco's at. Kali's bot. This guy is gonna have TP. I just gotta be wary of the Shaco. I kinda don't want to take the turret yet because it's only 9 minutes in the game. Okay, there he is. I'm gonna go for the Swiftness boots, and now I'm gonna go for the Cleaver. The wave is going to be bouncing back into me, so whilst the wave is bouncing back into me, I'm gonna be taking this golems. I want to Q and then W with 50 Fury. It's okay, by the way, to trade HP for me because I have burst and he only has overtime damage. I can one-shot him. He can't one-shot me. Put another point on my W here. Okay, now we need to start expanding our lead. Akali's 4-1, so Akali's definitely their win condition. I'm gonna see if we can roam to mid here, I guess, to stop their win condition. Ooh, yeah, path a bit wrong here. We can get one plate here. We have Demolish still. Is this not it ult? No, it's not. Oh, that guy's fast. He's tier 2 boots. Should have checked that before. Right, Demolish will come any second. Should be able to get 2 waves. Or 2 plates, rather. Yeah. Not too worried because Akali gets my shot down. It's not too bad either, but should be really careful with this Akali. Do I want Sojourn actually? I think I want Sojourn because I'm snowballing so hard. I think since I'm snowballing, I want to go for Sojourn. Like, I actually, like, they have 0 armor. So I do want Sojourn now. A little bit of undisciplined death, but it's okay. Let's keep playing the game. We're still in a beautiful position here. This guy has Go, so I'm not going to be able to kill him. He gets 2 plates. He's happy. Dr. Singed? Oh, me, big fan. Read all your books. What? Dr. Singed? Dude, Mundo's voice line are the most troll voice lines in the game, for real. Dude, this W cooldown is really disgusting. Okay, don't look at how much damage that deals. That's not good. Yes, 3 points Q into max W when you play against range champions, or melee champions. Against range, for example, like Teemo, I still go for Q max. Okay, Akali's TPing bot. This will give me opportunity to push mid tier 1. Nice, I gotta use this tempo. I have Sojourn already. This plate is 1 HP. I can get the full turret here. So I could move bot here maybe and also play for that turret, but I don't think I have enough tempo. Yeah, I'm gonna play for this turret now too, because they should recon. Akali's recon too, because she was half HP. So I have a lot of tempo in the map right now, and then we have all turrets, and Sinx is gonna defend top. If Sinx wasn't defending top, I would recon go top. Okay, this Akali is strong though. We can't do shit because he also died to the turret. I kind of want to try to 1v1 Akali here, but if she kills me, I'm out of the game. So this is going to be more so attempted to calculated risk. I thought she would ult through me. That's why I was already walking backwards. So you see there, when I was walking backwards, it wasn't like I was already out of turret range. I walked backwards because I expected Akali to kind of try and panic ult me there. Okay, I need my E. Else I can play. I am level 13 in 1 mean too. Flash abuser. It's okay. We at least killed this, so it's okay. Now, what's my third item here? I think CDR is the biggest thing I need. So I think Cleaverage is best. Also for the CDR components. I actually go top here. This thing's left top, so he gets the full turret now. Once I have Cleaver, I think I'm the strongest. I have the slow resistance, which is really helping me. But he also has that stupid item. Okay, Herald is respawning. Herald is a really big objective for me currently in this game, because this gives me 300, like, right now the game is at a relatively even state, right? I'm our win condition, Akali's enemy win condition. I can't really teamfight that easily, but one way to easily expand your lead is through neutral objectives on the map. So Herald gives me 300 gold here, And look, there's a tier 2 turret here, tier 2 turret there. Both give 600 gold. So in these moments of the game, when there's still so many neutral objectives on the map, I don't really like to look for team fights that actively. I like to look to get myself more ahead through these neutral objectives that are on the map. And now we're gonna play for the bot tier 2. This is actually 600 gold. So this was 300 gold. Now let's get a tier 2 turret. Boom, 600 gold. I do have cleaver. Okay, I think I should recall, get the cleaver quickly, and then play for the bot tier 2. Because right now also my team is making play at the top. I don't know where all the enemy teammates are. Okay, Kaden is kind of hovering towards mid still. I can place the tier 2 for the thing here finally. I'm very close to 50 Fury. This will give me 50. Okay, I can't stop too. I can get a full inhib here. You see, I'm avoiding skirmishes. I don't need to fight people to still expand my lead. I'll let them come into me. Balanced Renekton combo right there. Another balanced Renekton combo right there. Alright, chat, that's what you do with heralds. That item makes him so tanky, actually. Gore! Maybe this is not bad. I think this item gives me insta fat spike. And I have AP damage here, AP damage here. So I think this is good. We should speed up the game right now. Enemies have to forcefully take bot waves because we took the inhib. Bro, it's one item. I know you have poverty. I'm sorry, I'm taking the rep off. Probably shouldn't. This guy is Zonia's. Constantine, you have to come, bro. We're team fighting. Minecraft Kid 69 XD with a singed combo there. I want to look for their backline. Akali is very tricky for me to kill. Oh. Singed is doing some devious things. I need to W so Singed can flame. Very nice. Alright, now let's take this. So my team should be able to take Nashor without me. Very often, if your teammates are able to take a neutral objective without you, what you can do is push out the side of here and look to go for the tier 2. But I'm still a little bit scared of Shaco stealing it, so I think I'm gonna stay here. I have tempo right now, right? Because enemy team is not going to try and defend this Nashor. They're playing for Dragon, they're playing to stop bot wave. So if a neutral objective is already secured, you want to look to use that time to try and get something else. So here, we get... Oh, he did try to steal it. Oh, let's get the turret as well. Why do I have 4k HP? It's kind of crazy. I still one-shot everybody. You have no if anybody flames my wall up, I'm perma-banning you. I just hate you. Sorry I had to do that. That actually deserves that, no chat. I have 5k damage with Demolish? Oh, that's why. Now I have 6k. Okay. I can see why I had 5k in the first place. The more HP you have, the bigger damage Demolish does. So I have 4k HP, yeah. It is 1.1k. It's kind of dirty. My cooldowns are so short, it's crazy. Oh, some anti-heal. The Bramble. Thank you for healing me, Ash. Nice! Alright, chat, that's how you play Renekton with W max into the melee matchups. No, you. Alright. Okay, they counter-pick me with cannon. Counter-pick me. Now this is a game where I think running magic resist is very good. So when we play against cannon, it's a ranged champion. I want to run PTA instead of a Conqueror because PTA will be very easy for me to proc with a W. Now, of course, I will just take the Triumph and then I go Tenacity here most likely because they have Leona and Cannon, which is a lot of CC. And then I go Last Stand because it's simply the best. And in Resolve, I'll be taking Second Wind. I go for Unflinching for more Tenacity. I go Double Adaptive and Magic Resist. Now, against Cannon, you could go for Health, Armor, and Magic Resist because very often they start D-Blade, so Armor is actually pretty good against Cannon, but they have Shyvana, Cannon topside. I guess... Oh, it could be Viego. It could be Viego top, considering they banned Mordekaiser here, and this guy banned Victor. It could be Viego top here. So now I'm kind of considering going Armor. And the reason I go Armor here is if it's Cannon top, my Armor will still help me in the early game. If it's Viego top, my armor will help a lot. And even Shyvana has quite a lot of 80 damage too. So I think here, armor is actually the correct choice. And I still think second wind is the best. Okay, that weird kid, cannon top laner. It's okay. Kind of want my magic resist back, but it's okay. First things first. First for waves, most important. Enemy have a Shyvana jungle, one of the weakest early game junglers. So when I play against a champion like Shyvana or Hecarim, generally speaking, I'm not too scared of them in the early game, right? I have a Bel'Veth, pretty strong early game jungler. Honestly, I think it's one of the strongest junglers right now. So let's see how we approach the first 4 waves here. Yeah, I do think Demolish on Renekton is very good, but here I think double tenacity and second wind is very good too. Alright, so I'm gonna go for D-shoot start. Very obviously, because I'm playing against a cannon. D-shoot second wind will allow me to sustain. So let's go. First 4 waves, most important in every game, right? Doesn't matter what elo you play, your first 4 waves are the most important. So what I always try and do is get a ward on at level 1, so I still know how enemy jungler is going to be pathing. Right, we got our ward on right now. Maybe my ward was actually a bit unnecessary because we already have a ward here, but having both sides warded is not necessarily a bad thing. So my goal against ranged champions in the early game, if you're playing melee into ranged, there's 2 ways to approach your game. Generally speaking, I like playing for prio. Why? If I get priority, it's harder for him to try and punish me or harass me because he's to focus on last hits and I get my level 2 first. However, if he gets his level 2 first, he can permanently harass me. Okay, so this game, both junglers will be pathing into top. Shyvana is pathing from bot into top and Bel'Veth is pathing from bot into top. So we're playing in a neutral position here. If cannon face checks me, I will click W so I can do alt W. Else I'm just gonna go Q and look for prio. Okay, I don't see the cannon. So, like I said, I'm just gonna play for my priority. Maybe I can actually lose him. So, okay, I can't. He has cold start. So, like I said, my armor start is actually not that bad. I lost one. It's okay. And like I'm saying, I'm going for priority. So now you see, Ken actually has to focus more on last hits instead of being able to harass me. And that opens a little... Oh, tried to trade him there. It's okay. 1 million for my level 2. Let's see if we can punish. His Q start. Level up time is shed. There you go. Half his HP gone for using my level 2. That's what priority does for you, even against range champions. And I do the second wave crash. Why do I do the second wave crash? It is so I am never gankable to the Shyvana pathing top, but cannon will be gankable because right now the wave is going to be bouncing back into me. I'm going to auto attack to keep my fury up, and now I need 2 melee minions to get my level 3. Okay, Shyvana is level 3 ganking bot. Bel'Veth is still pathing top, so I'm gonna ping Bel'Veth to maybe even go here. Because the wave is pushing towards me anyways, so we are free to invade the Shyvana here. I said that Shyvana has 14 CS, that means she's killed 2 wards and 3 camps. Every camp gives 4 CS, so she's still currently pathing to top, right? Top is the only camp that she has. Right now, I can't really trade on the cannon, but on next wave, I will be able to. And I will. Alright, so now Cannon is forced to walk up for last hits. This makes him gankable, but it also allows me to look for trades. So now I want to always try and get my empowered W off. That's where most of my damage is in. He's gonna get very close to level 4 here, though. Only his melee and 1 caster. So I'm trying to thin out the wave here, so it doesn't stack up being too big. Because he's gonna get level 4 right here. There you go. He's level 4. And I have to try and thin out this wave. It doesn't get too big. And as you guys can see right now, Cannon is gankable to the Bel'Veth that ended up being in top side, but I am not gankable. So now Cannon has to be very careful for every last hit that he walks forward to, and that is the benefit from the second wave crash. Beautiful. I tried to get one more ult to him. Still a good trade for me though. I have more sustain. He's in my all-in window as well. Might not see the Bel'Veth. Ooh, Shyvana's here too. I'm gonna ignite to start it off. Nice. This guy does have flash. Okay. Yeah, this flash. Alright, so now next thing is, how do we get this wave to crash into his turret in a way where we can reset? What I want to do right now is slow push this wave, but also push it a little bit. And I want to look to crash it on this wave. So now I'm going to push, because the next wave is coming up very close. I just need to get it to crash into his turret, and then I can recall. I can trade a little bit. I don't need to look for too much trades though, because the faster I recall right here, as in the faster I push this and recall, the faster I'm back in lane, the less resources I lose. Alright, very nice. Now I have multiple options. I could go for Mercs here. Tier 2 boots are very good. He bought boots, so I think tier 2 boots are actually a very good option for me. And in fact I will instantly buy tier 2 boots as I'm playing this range matchup. I heard a thing on Renekton, which is basically you put 3 points in your Q like I did, and then you full W max. So we're going to try this game, and we're going to try and put some extra points in our W, because they've buffed the W, I believe, so that the cooldown now also goes from 16 to 8. So if you have 5 points in your W, it will first of all do a lot more damage, but also the cooldown will be quite low. So let's try this. And most of your damage is from your W. So now you see, because I recalled so fast, remember what I said, the faster I recall, the faster I come back into lane. That is why I have a freeze right now. And that is why I didn't look to trade with the cannon, because I knew that the faster I would hard push before I recalled, the faster I would be back in lane, and now I have a beautiful freeze. Cannon still forced to walk up for last hits. I have item lead, I'm level 6. I want to try and force out this E if I can. Savannah's bot. There we go. And Cannon is just losing resources. How can play for Cannon, chat? So we still have a freeze. Fundamentals. I still want this wave to keep pushing into me, but I can look to start trading. Boom, we're gonna have his HP like that. Sustain with the Q. Wave is still pushing into me. But now I'm actually gonna push this wave. The Cannon has to make a choice now. Since he's below half HP, I'm gonna slow push, wait for this wave to come as well. Push both into his turret, and then threat to dive in, because I will have my ignite back. I'll be level 7. Now Cannon has to make a choice. Does he stay under his turret and risk being dove? Or does he recall and lose 2 waves? Cannon doesn't really have that many options, does he? If I can trade right now, I will. Because the lower he gets, the more it secures the dive for me. Okay, I even got his ult out. Oh, that's a bad W. I'll use it anyways. Now let's try and stack 50 Fury. So now I'm gonna hit the turret. I believe I still get my Fury stacks with that. No, I don't. Oh, I can always ult to get Fury. There we go, chat. Oh, I put an extra point on my Q. I need to max my W, man. Remind me to max my W. Okay, Shyvana's here. She's not 6 yet. I get 50 Fury. Again, I get level 8 here. So I get a little bit stronger. She does not have flash. I'm gonna auto, then W to extra damage. EQ. There we go. I mean, yeah, she's level 5 to level 8. You don't win that, bro. I made sure to hit the minion, so I got an extra put a point in my E. Next game I'll max W. Next game I'll max W. It's a force of habit, by the way. It's like trying to focus on your breathing right now. I'll get Blade Throne King though. Now, generally speaking, I think Blade Throne King Rush Renekton is actually a full bait. Unless you max W, but I'm not maxing W. So why am I buying Blade Throne King? I shouldn't be buying this item. This item is only good if you go W max. So, should be building Gore Drinker. My bad. I'm not breathing, somebody sent help. Alright, chat. The wave is pushing again towards me again. So, you see the whole laning phase. I'm making the wave push back into me, forcing the cannon to walk up from last hit, right? This has been a result ever since I did the second wave crash. Second wave crash, wave pushed into me, we killed cannon, then I crashed the wave into third, wave bounced back into me again, I got good trades, I dove him, and now boom, wave pushing back into me again. I have 45 Fury. When you have 45 Fury, what you can do on ranked is E. I couldn't get it. But it's okay, still trade, get him to half his HP. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna trade with the cannon to put him somewhere below half HP, so he's in my dive range. So right now, I'm making the wave push into me, which is forcing him to walk up for last hits. Cannon needs to walk in range where I can W flash him, or flash W him. I'll put a point on my W now. I need to flash W him or E flash W him. He's a bit too high HP. Okay, I can do it. It's okay. If he was, like, let's say 60% HP, I'd be able to do the combo. But now I can't do it. Again, I'm trying to trade HP with him. I have sustain through D-shoot. Oh, Shyvana stops that. But I do believe that I can 2v1. My Ignite's coming up soon again. You always want to try and have 50 Fury, so I'm going to play for my 50 Fury again. In the meantime, Wave's still pushing into me. Means Cannon is forced to walk up for last hits. And we're in a beautiful position here. Oh, I missed my W. That was a perfect way where we managed the Fury. I jumped for it with 30 Fury, and then I eat through the minions. I got a little bit of Fury for that. And then I hit my Q, and when you hit your Q on a champion, you get 10 Fury again as well. So right now, look, I have 30 Fury, right? If he walks up, watch what I'll do. I'll do E, E, and then if I Q'd, I would get 10 Fury, and I have 50 Fury, and then I have Empower W, but that's okay. So I flash W, insta ult, EQ, E again. Oh, I missed. But that's the combo you want to do on ranked. It's like a one-shot combo, right? I almost one-shot him. My bad, I missed my Q. But basically what you do is you flash W, instant ult, you cancel your own W animation, but you can still use abilities. So whilst he is stunned, you can actually use abilities. How crazy is that? I think he still has ult, right? Yes, he does. Maybe I can bait him like this. Okay, let's hard push this wave and recall. Alright, let's get the Bork. And honestly, but we could still pivot into Stride. Stride Breaker is good against ranged champions because you basically slow them. I might be able to look for a Stride Breaker here because it does slow them. It also gives me some extra attack speed, which I think is good with my Bork also. Let's see here though, I'm not sure yet. We can pivot into both. I have my full item now, so now I'm extremely hard spiked. Cannon could be here, I guess. He has no flash. I'm going to hard push and try to get the turret right here. Trying to bait him to walk forward. He's not really walking forward. It's good by him. I want to try and get around 40 Fury here. He used his E. Now, I can get the Empower W. Oh, he's gonna get E again. But man, that damage. If I ult, he's probably just dead. What the hell? You try to always roam with 50 Fury for the sole reason so that you can do your one-shot combo. Let's try and do our combo here. Don't think the skirmish is too good for us. I think she has her thing. I'm trying to get as max Fury as I can. I think she has a passive. No, she does not. Okay, I'll play for the mid tier 1 here. And then I have to push up top all the way. I can one-shot them. That's the one-shot combo I'm talking about, chat. Okay, let's push out the stop wave, then we reset, and then we probably open up for Herald, as that's our next objective. I think this is a very good mythic into range champion, so let's see how it does for us. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of W or Blade King on Renekton either, but with the W, points in W, I do think, I wanted to test it out, right? I'm also testing out for myself here how good it is. But I should full W max Blade King. I think that's really good against tanks probably. But generally speaking, I do think rushing Gore Drinker is probably your best bet. Alright, so right now, to expand our lead, we're already 4-0 in the game. Now, a lot of, like a thing that a lot of low elo players would do in this point is perma-fight. Because they are strong, right? So one of the biggest mistakes that low elo players do when they're in this position is they look to perma-skirmish and they look to perma-fight. What I will do instead is actually look to go for neutral objectives. Because as you guys can see, I already have 2 items and I'm already super far ahead on enemy team. So all I have to do is find ways to expand my lead still consistently without having the risk of losing it. And the best thing to do that is to look for neutral objectives. So I'm going to look for Herald. Boom, that's 300 gold. I can use that Herald to go for a tier 2 turret here, which is another 600 gold. So then I get basically 1k gold, which is equivalent to 3 kills. And I'm not even playing for kills, right? And in the meantime, there's nothing that enemies can do to really stop me because I'm strong. Instead, if I go to look to only skirmish, that's how I can risk losing the game, right? So now, Kai'Sa's bot, I see 2 people mid. Alright, it's enough information for me to just spawn this Herald. So, 300 gold from the Herald right there, and then I get a tier 2. Okay. Again, I want to risk, or I want to avoid having a risk of losing my shutdown. I can 2v1 here, so if there's 2 people coming, I feel relatively safe. Get the turret first. Yeah, that's a nice combo there. I need my Q for sustain. Ah, I lost my shutdown. I'm a low elo player, GG. Leona got it. It is calculated. I got the 600 gold from the turret. Oh, look at my cat. Hey. Yo, what's up, bro? Look at him. How cute is he? Saji? I'm gonna let him sleep again. See, you guys didn't notice, but I showed you guys my cat, so you all forgot about the fact that I just lost my 1k shutdown. I need my ult. Super on, because I'm flanking. Later, you took my 1k. Give me my rep buff back. She might flash. I check tab. Saya took my rep buff, GG. Okay, so Draen's coming. 1 minute for Nashor. If you want to prepare Nashor for any team fight, what you generally speaking want to do is you want to push out the side lane opposite to the neutral objective. So here, if I want to set up the Baron, what I need to do, around 1 minute to 1:30 for the neutral objective spawns, I want to push out the opposite side wave. So here, I'm going to be pushing out bot lane to prepare to play top lane. Because right now, if we're going to play for top lane, after I recall, right, somebody has to collect this bot lane wave. So whilst they're going to be collecting this bot lane wave, we get a free opportunity to play for Nash. That's why you push out the opposite side of the neutral that you want to play for. If I want to play for Dragon, then I probably want to push out top. I could one-shot some people here. Alright, fight me. Very nice one-shot combo there. Rep buff. Okay, I'm waiting for my E, for my W. There we go. Yeah, buff Renekton. If you want to climb, abuse this champion. That's all I'll say. Ooh, no, Kai'Sa wants rep buff. Kai'Sa, I smell 80 carry wants rep buff. Okay, 80 carry wants rep buff. Come for your rep buff. Is this the smartest 80 carry man? She walked like this. The smartest 80 carry main on the block. Bot wave is still pushing away from us. Means we have tempo to play for this neutral objective. I get my cleaver. And then I will get my stopwatch. And now let's group up for a team fight. I don't have flash yet, but that's okay. You always want 50 fury before a skirmish chat. I'm gonna go in, because I feel very confident. Okay. Trouble in Paradise. My bad. Zaya though. I started that skirmish for my team. I'm him. Ooh, my Anivia left without items. Oi, oi, oi. True, if I have Gore Drinker, I actually stay alive there. Okay, it's confirmed. Don't buy Stride Breaker on Renekton's use. Just always go Gore Drinker. Okay, there's somebody else here. The one-shot combo, chat. Again! Use this one-shot combo. Get 50 Fury, W, EQ, everything. Yo, Anivia. She's just chilling. Doesn't matter if your mid laner builds 6 tiers, as long as you play Renekton for temp elo. Alright, chat? Keep it in mind. I need 50 Fury and my ult, and I'll one-shot somebody again. Every auto-attack gives me 5 Fury, and ability gives me 10 Fury. But I have nothing to auto-attack. If you stay out of combat, my Fury goes lower, so hit me. Okay, 10 Fury for that. Need to hit the turret here. I'm waiting for 50 Fury. Okay. Well, my team also played well. 50 Fury. GG. Play against Teemo. We play against a lot of ranged champions. Same thing as last game. We're going to be looking to try and contest as much as we can in the early game, but Teemo is a bit stronger than Cannon in the early game. So Flash Ignite, PTA Resolve. He most likely has Bone Plating, and PTA Teemo is quite strong level 1. The same thing kind of applies here, as I said last game. If you're able to get priority in a matchup like this, it greatly benefits you that I'm able to get priority, meaning that he has to focus on last hits and can't really harass me, plus I get my level 2 first. Okay, Teemo has bone plating. I verified that at least.
Hello guys.
I'm gonna recall. Teemo's gonna be much later at recalling. Teemo's lane is already completely doomed because of this. I recalled, but he did not. So he's half HP before the lane starts. This is absolutely amazing for me. Very important that, like, at latest you try to be recalled and in the base at like 115-ish. If you're not in lane by then, you will get in a lot of trouble, honestly. My bot lane should run bolt, because they're gonna be losing EXP. So I guess I could try E-start here in this matchup, since I know he has E-start. So I'm gonna try the E-start here, actually. And I'll just auto-attack him to death. Equal health rates are fine for me, because I have more sustain than him. He only has 1 potion, I have D-shoot, I have second wind, so I sustain much more than him. Now the wave is hard pushing towards me right now, because he was in lane earlier than me. But it's okay, he has no more potions left now. The only issue is he's gonna hit level 2 here, whilst I'm not even remotely close. He has level 2 from this 1 minion, so I gotta be a little bit careful. But he lost the XP. Nice! I even made him lose the XP. I don't want a potion yet. He's gonna do second wave crash, which is completely fine with me. I probably want to take W second here. There's no bone plating now. We got flash, I get my triumph back, and I'm alive. Beautiful. We got flash. Knight out. Lovely. EW. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, now we just need to find a way for we can reset. And it's gonna be a bit tricky, but I need to try and use as much cooldowns as I can on the next wave. So I need to push this as fast as possible. Teemo is running back into lane right now. So the harder I push here, the more time I get on the next wave to try and push it as well. I want to try and focus the casters here, because my minions are going to be dealing with his melees. So here I'm going to be focusing the casters to try and speed up the process. I don't care about the last hits right here, I just care about getting the wave in. So you see here, by focusing the casters, I speed up the process a little bit, and now Teemo can't freeze this. If he does, he'll lose half his HP. So I'm fine with him freezing. Next wave is here, we get to crush it cleanly. Extremely important here that I focus the casters. If I did not focus the casters, this wave would never crash. Keep this in mind. Whenever you want to push a wave as fast as possible, focus the casters. Monumentos. I have massive item lead right now, so let's try and get to 50 Fury and look to trade again. I'm going to be going Gore Drinker Sojin this game. The reason I go Sojin second is because I don't think any of these champions are going to be building armor. They're kind of full squishy, so I go Gore Drinker Sojin. If they have tanks, I go Gore Cleaver. So here, I want to get his bone plating first with a small trade. That's fine with me. Again, I have better sustain than him. He does hit level 4. I always have to avoid his W, right? That's the most annoying part. I have 50 Fury, so I just want to EQ for damage and for the healing. Remember, Q's for healing. Hit level 5 here almost. Couldn't get 50 Fury. Still an extremely worthy trade for me. I get level 5 here. Again, EQ right here would probably kill him. He potioned. I'm going to match that. I just want to look for EQ again for sustain and damage. Ooh, it didn't kill. I know my alt attack wouldn't go through because of his Q. Still super worth. I just need one more E and he's dead. Also, I died too. Okay, I got level 5. I don't need to be greedy. Teemo has to recall. And I'll use that as a fact to push this wave. Now, Teemo has 2 choices. He either stays and tries to collect this wave, but I'll get level 6. So he's staying here. Big blunder by him. Because I'm gonna get level 6. And he's still dead. Wait, actually? No, I'm not gonna get level 6. I'm 1 min off. Well, I'm quite a lot off. I mean, he's probably here, right? But he has bone plating. Yeah. Okay, I'm acting as if I'm gonna recall. I mean, the same thing is gonna happen now, though. Where I'm gonna hard push this next wave, and on this wave I'll for sure get my 6. So if Teemo stays, he's guaranteed to be dead. This should kill him already. Just ignite there for the kill. Viego could be topside. I have a shot down. I just want to play it, get this wave, and I should be okay. Because I have my Q healing you on the minions, which is me for quite a bit. And now I want to try and put some points on my W. Although it's very tricky to try and land on Teemo. I don't see Viego have a ward here. And I'm going to preserve my abilities that if he comes, I'm probably still fine. I want to get this played and then I'll recall. Alright, let's go for our mercs. I want to get whip. And do I wait for longsword? I should. I should wait for the longsword. Extra damage is very helpful here. I go mercs because AP damage, AP damage, AP damage, CC, CC. Viego has some CC. I think mercs are correct here. And now we go back. Yeah, I'm going to max my Q anyways. I'm going to E for 10 extra Fury, get 50 Fury, all to W, get my Q again, bitch. Lovely chat. That's how you play it. And I'm going to hard push this wave and recall again. I'm low HP, I'm going to get my flash back, I'm going to have my ult back. By recalling here, I'll ensure that this next wave is going to bounce back into me. Teemo is going to be forced to walk up for last hits again, and we will kill him again. I think getting super years correct against Teemo too, and we're going to go back right here. Now, one very important concept to understand here in terms of wave management is you see right here, my minion wave is going to be walking through the lane, but look, enemy minion wave is going to get halted by my minions that are still existing here, whilst my wave is walking forward. And this is what makes the wave actually bounce back into me. So right now, this wave will hard bounce back into me. Why? Because this next spawning wave, my wave, has to take a much longer distance to get to this neutral position, whereas enemy minions wave will arrive much faster, ultimately making a push towards me. Teemo is also helping in the process, so I mean, then it's even easier, right? But you get the point. I have 10 Fury here, it's enough. E. Auto, W. Oh, I actually did not have enough. But I have tier 2 boots. Doesn't matter. I don't even have to ult. At this point, Teemo can't play the game anymore. Again, here, same thing that I always do. First things first, before making a decision with the wave, check where next wave is at. Alright, it's here. Viego's dead. Okay, doesn't matter. I just slow push this a little bit. The reason I slow push a little bit is because I want this next wave to walk cleanly through my lane. And then I can push it here in a comfortable spot and hit the turret with good tempo. And then the same thing is going to happen. Again, this is just going to bounce back into me. So every time I'm making the wave bounce back into me, and then I recall, guaranteeing the wave bouncing back into me, and Teemo is forced to walk up for last hits, and he just dies again and again and again and again and again. He can't play the game. Every laning phase scenario, Teemo's just asking himself, well, how do I play? And you see by me instantly recalling here and not staying in time to get this, like this next plate, you see Teemo does not have enough time to push in this wave right now before I got back. So if Teemo slow pushes, he's still forced to walk up for last hit, and if Teemo hard pushes like he's trying to do, I'm back in time to stop him from crashing the wave into my turret. Alright, get the freeze. How can Teemo play, chat? He's dead again. Well, that's how you use fundamentals. Do the same thing again. If you click on my minions, they are 5% stronger right now. That is because I have 3 level lead on the Teemo against top lane. They have this feature in the game to try and balance out the fact that I'm so much stronger right now. My minions become stronger, so they try and balance it so that the wave will always push towards the Teemo because he's already so much weaker. Oh, he juked me. You gonna flash? Forced to walk up again, dies again, GG. Yeah, I mean, I've legit done the same trick 5 times in a row now. Do you guys understand it now, or do you need more concepts? Like, I've done the same trick 5 times in a row now. And all I needed was to play my first 4 waves correctly. I basically want to have 50 Fury, then I will flash W, ult, EQ auto, and he's dead. I think PTA is better against the range. Oh, what the hell? This guy's 1 HP. Alright, goodbye, Nemo. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, by the way, but... Let's be honest, this Teemo is a griefer. Alright, Parandico, you try and play against him. Okay, there's a lot of 2s. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, who feels bad for Teemo? Is there anybody that feels bad for this Teemo? Nuh-uh. Oh, you want again? Yeah. Come here, little bitch. Come here! Nemo! 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 Goodbye. I have zero mercy for Teemo players. I'm thinking of Death Sense. It will basically make me unkillable. Also, I'm going to be opening a bot here. Why do I go bot? Again, This is a common mistake a lot of lower elo players make when they are far ahead in the game. Now, of course, this game I'm extremely far ahead, right? But what I need to do this game, again, is I need to find ways to expand my lead, but risk averse. If they can never get my shot down, they can pretty much never get back in the game. So I just want to play for neutral objectives. This is 300 gold, this is 600 gold. That's how I expand my lead. There's zero risk in doing it, and I will get more and more fed. Try and avoid skirmishes unless it's necessary or you have man advantage, but you don't need to actively look for fights. Look, I'm not looking to kill people. I'll force them to come to me, right? But don't look to just only group and go team fight. Still play your side lanes even if you're ahead. Alright. Like I said, I'm making Silver come to me. Well, Silver was pretty much their only win condition that remained. I want this guy to not, like, proxy my wave, you know? Like, I am kind of not a big fan of that. Just in general, you know? But for the sake of purpose, I won't flame him here, you know? Because I'm on stream. But also probably curse his entire friend. No kidding. Alright, get my 600 gold. I'm gonna lose my shutdown for it, maybe. I need to run. I'm pinged. Alright, dash this way. Should be out though. If he wants to chase me, I just need to get 50 Fury and I one-shot him. Again, I want to prioritize my W. This champion is too broken. So now we just build defensive because we're already ahead. We can even go for Sterox, but like at this point, and this is also a very big golden rule that I have in League of Legends, okay? And this is also a thing that a lot of low MMR players fail to understand. This concept is extremely important. If you are ahead in the game, right, and you already have more than enough damage, you need to build defensive as offense. Why? I still have more than enough damage to kill enemy team, but if they don't have enough damage to kill me anymore, how do they deal with me? So that's why you build defensive items as offense. I kinda want to rep off though. Alright, I have my 50 Fury, which is my first thing that I need. Watch this. That's not that impressive. Ah, my E cooldown is shit again too. My W right out. Okay, no trolling, no trolling, no trolling, no trolling. I'm sorry. I like the wave though. My death stance damage stopped because he died. Because he died, the overtime damage that I was taking with death stance stopped taking, so I lived, so I played him. I mean, game is over. I just need my E. This guy's no flash. I'm not gonna Q because I want means to stay alive so I can E on it. I mean, yeah. And then the game's just over. We have 4 items now. I'll recall. Get my 4th item 20 minutes into the game. I'm 2 items above everyone in the game. Enemy team wasn't even playing like that bad, you know? Like their mid jungle were actually winning. Just didn't really matter. Because my champion, yeah, you can just do everything they want. Alright, this guy doesn't have tier 2 boots. I'll catch up eventually. Alright, the defensive shroom won't save this guy. I need to get 50 Fury. Alright. He's gonna ult. This guy's no flash. GG. That was 2 solo kills. Silver and Viego were solo kills. I just killed them with proxy with my ult too. The beauty of Renekton 2 is that it's so easy to play compared to Riven, right? On Riven you'd need like 200 games to get as good as you can get with 20 games Renekton. Like, you need 10 times the amount of games on Riven that you would need to get, like, equally good on Renekton. I legit have 22 kills. Yeah, this champ is broken. Now, the one downside about Renekton is that you kind of fall off super late game. That's the only downside that is with Renekton. So just make sure you end the game before that can happen. The benefit you have is that you are extremely strong early mid. In any Dragon skirmish, in any Herald skirmish in the early game, Renekton is probably one of the best top laners. One of the best laners, a very good blind pick champion. So there you go. That's a full 1v9 on the champion. Alright guys, that will be the end of this video. If you guys like this type of content, please let me know down below, as this is sort of a test to see if this sort of guide format is a nice thing to test out. Other than that, if you guys want additional educational content, you can always check out my courses. Check them in the description down below. I have one that goes very intensive on the fundamentals and landing phase, and one that goes very intensive on the mid to late game tempo and macro that you would want to use. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope to see you on my stream or in the next videos. Please leave a subscription, and see you guys in the next one.